Dear students, I welcome you all to today's lecture, and we are doing areas of circle, chapter 12, exercise 12.3, my dear students. For doing this exercise, actually speaking, there is no great logic required. Whatever the basics we have done, the great logic, no, not great basics required. Whatever basics we have done till 12.1 and 12.2 are more than sufficient to do this exercise 12.3. Definitely, but you have to apply all whatever the basics that we have learned till now and all the formulas that we have learned till now. We have to apply them logically over here. Okay, so question number 1. In this here, we'll start this. Kindly take your textbooks with you. Find the area of the shaded region. Now here in this is the shaded region in figure 12.19. If PQ is equal to 24 centimeter and PR is equal to 7 centimeter, O is the center of the circle. So try to understand this question, my dear students. This is the circle. This is the center, and then there is one. Find the area of the shaded region. If PQ is equal to 24, here they have shown in the diagram that this QR is actually the diameter because it is going through the center of the circle. Then comes here, this is vertex P. PQ is equal to 24 centimeters and PR is equal to 7 centimeters. This is given, and you have to find the shaded region. Shaded region is this part, and it is also this part. Now actually here comes that logic that you have to understand what you are going to, how are you going to get that shaded region. This is the center. See, my dear students, subtraction of the areas. See, we have to concentrate on this remaining region. How are we going to get from which area when I subtract which area? That you have to see, logically understand. There can be more than one way of approaching to this area. See, if I take the area of this semicircle as such, semicircle PQR, if I take the area of this semicircle PQR, it is this area. I want only this area to stay. What I will do, from this area of semicircle QRP, from this area of semicircle QRP, I have to subtract the area of this triangle. If I subtract the area of this triangle PQR. So see, my dear students, what remains is this shaded region, area of triangle PQR. This you have to understand, that I have to find the area of semicircle QRP and I have to find the area of triangle PQR, and then I have to subtract the two. Okay, my dear student, that is what you have to understand. Now the next one you have to understand is, for finding area of semicircle, do you have all the parameters with you? And for finding area of triangle, do you have parameters with you? See, it's very easy, triangle PQR. Now here you have to understand, you have got two sides. Can you find the area of this triangle PQR? We know area of triangle is half into base into height. It is also Heron's formula also we can have. Half r square sine theta also we can have. But for that we will require this theta, or for what is that you have to understand. This is very important. Now this is the diameter of the circle, and diameter always extends a 90 degree over here. So this is a 90 degree. Therefore area of triangle will be half into PQ into PR, half into PQ into PR. Fine, this is going to be this, because this is the right angle triangle, so half into product of the perpendicular sides, okay, that is going to be area of triangle PQR. Now area of semicircle QRP is basically half pi r square. Half and pi are constant, r, I will require r. Now the problem is that I have to find r. R is not given in the question as such. But one thing is there, I know that this is a right angle triangle. With the help of this right angle triangle, by Pythagoras theorem, I will be able to find PQ and QR. QR I will be able to find, and that is the diameter, half of that will be the radius, and then I will get this. Okay, so everything is ready now. I have to only understand how I am going to apply it. So this is what my thought process is. You have to, before proceeding further, this much you should be able to think. So starting, what I have to do first, I have to prove this is 90 degree. So here QR is diameter, this is given. Therefore angle QPR is equal to 90 degree, because angle in a semicircle you can tell, or you can also say angle subtended by a diameter on the circle is right angle. So this is 90 degree. Therefore in triangle PQR by Pythagoras theorem, what will you get? Here you have to be careful. QR square is equal to PQ square plus PR square. Seven square. Okay, 24 and 7. QR square. This is supposed to be 576. 24 into 24. 4 4 is 16. 4 2 is 8. 9 2 4 is 8. 2 2 is 4. Yes, 576. This is 576 plus 49. 625. Therefore you will get QR is equal to 25 centimeter. Now QR is a diameter, therefore radius of circle is equal to 25 upon 2, that is equal to 12.5 centimeter. So we have got the radius. Now we can find the area of semicircle. Sorry, area of semicircle. Formula is half pi r square. Okay, that is equal to half into pi, they have not given anything, so 22 upon 7. R is equal to 12.5 into 12.5. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, this is not going to be dividing. So 11 into 125 into 125. 5 5s are 25, 5 to 11, 12. 625. 250. 125. 5, 2, 10, 6. 1562. 2 decimal places. This will give you 156.25 divided by 7. Okay, this is going to be the area of the semicircle. If I multiply this also, 15625 multiplied by 11, 15625, 15625, 1718.75 upon 7 centimeter square is going to be area of semicircle PQ, not PQR, QRP, sorry, QRP is going to be this. And now we have to also find area of triangle. Of course, that is going to be simple now. Area of triangle, half into product of perpendicular sides. Area of triangle is the base 7 into 24. 2 12 the 7 12 the 84 centimeter square. This is going to be area of triangle. So Now area of shaded region is equal to, you have to write this, area of shaded region is equal to area of semicircle QRP minus area of triangle PQR. Area of semicircle we have got it to be 1718.75 divided by 7 minus area of triangle is 84 centimeter square. Okay, my dear students, with this we reach over here. What we get over here is we will have to cross multiply this 1718.75 minus 7 4 is 28, 7 8 56, 57, 58. 1718.75 minus 588, 75, 0, 9, 10, 11, 3, 1, 1130.75 minus upon 7. This should be the answer, but I feel that your textbook has given some different answer. Basically it is, they have removed the decimals over here, 1130.75. If I have to remove the decimals, what will I get is 1130.75 upon 700. This is what I will get. If I go to reduce this, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 5 6s are 30, 5 1s are 5 5s are 5 1s are 5 4s are 0s are, again 5 2s are 5 8s are. This will give 5 4s are 20, 2 remains, 5 5s are 25, 1 remains, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are. So this will become 4 5 2 3 upon 28, and that's what is given in your textbook. This is the answer given in your textbook. This is what we have got with the help of a decimal. But whatever you get, my dear student, this one or this one, both is going to be same, except what happens that here in this case what we have done over here, 25 upon 2, we should have kept it over here. We should have not divided this. But then this is always there. When we know where we have to approach, then we can take that stance. But in exams, you are not sure whether they want your answer in decimal form or they want your answer in without decimal form. So that's all, nothing like that. We can write the answer in this. This also is the right answer. You will get full marks for this also, but of course centimeter square, or you can, which is equal to, if you are able to convert this, 4523 upon 28 centimeters. So you just have to show this working you can do in the rough work. So going further, messed up everything. Going to the question number 2. In question number 2, find the area of the shaded region in figure 12.20. If the radii of two concentric circles with center O are 7 cm and 14 cm. So if you'll pay attention over here too, this is one circle, which is the outer circle that I am drawing, which I usually don't do, and this is the inner circle. Okay, this is the center. Now they have told that here the theta is 40 degrees. This theta is equal to 40 degrees, and we can make out that you have to find the area of this shaded region. You can see the shaded region, and this is O, this is smaller sector O, B, D, and this is the bigger sector O, A, C. If you take the smaller circle, of course because this is a smaller circle, the radius of this circle is going to be 7 cm, and if you take the bigger circle, the radius of this circle is going to be 14 cm. That's what they have given. So Now what happens over here? If I have to find the area of shaded region, I have to get the area of sector OAC first. This will be the area of sector OAC. And then I have to get the area of the smaller sector OBD. And from this, when I subtract from this sector OAC, when I subtract the smaller sector OBD, I will subtract this. See, what is remaining is that shaded region is remaining. If you can make out ABDC, this will be remaining. But that's all. And it is very simple to find area. Basically, what area of sector OAC minus area of sector OBD. This we have to do. So it is very simple. For this also we have to. It is theta upon 360 into pi r square. Theta is 40 degrees upon 360 into pi. R is going to be 7 square over here. Here R is going to be 14 square. That's all. So for the larger circle, R1 is equal to 7 centimeter, theta is equal to 40 degrees. Okay. Now area of sector, the formula for area of sector is equal to theta upon 360 into pi r square. This is the formula for area of sector is equal to theta upon 360 into pi r square. This is the area of sector. Therefore, area of sector OAC is going to be theta upon 360 into pi r1 square. Let us skip this one. For smaller circle now, I go into the smaller circle. Oh, r1 is not equal to 7. Larger circle r1 is equal to 14 centimeter. Good got it. Okay. r2 is equal to 7 centimeter. Theta is still going to be 40 degrees. Area of sector OBD is going to be theta upon 360 into pi r2 square. This is second. Now area of shaded region is equal to area of bigger sector OAC minus area of smaller sector OBD. So that will be equal to area of bigger sector is theta upon 360 into pi r1 square minus theta upon 360 into pi r2 square. So you can see here theta upon 360 is a common factor over here. Pi also is a common factor over here, and what we get inside is r1 square minus r2 square. So that is theta is 40 upon r1 square is 14 square minus 7 square. So here 0 is gone, 4 9s are, that is all. So we get over here 22 upon 9 7s are 63. 14 square is actually 176 or something. 14 196. 4 is a 16, 4 is a 5, 1 4 is a 4, 1 is a 1 6, 196 minus 49. This if I subtract 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7, 4, 147. Okay, so 7 2s are 14, 7 1s are 7, 9s are 3 3s are 9, 3 7s are. This will give me 7 2s are 14, 7 2s are 14, 154 upon 3. Okay, so this is going to be the area of shaded is equal to 154 upon 3 centimeter square. Okay, so now we go on to question number 3. Question number 3, they have given the figure again. Find the area of the shaded region in the figure if ABCD is a square of side 14 centimeter and APD and BPC are semicircles. Okay, if they are the sides of same figures, so definitely we have to make it somewhat close, because otherwise we will be nowhere. Okay, somewhat close. So I am taking a square somewhere around 4 centimeter. Okay, here too I take it around 4 centimeter, and here too I take it around. Of course, you have to be not really very accurate. Fine. This also I will connect over here. Okay, fine. So now I purposely I do that with the help of a diameter, with the help of a compass. From here I draw one semicircle. Okay, and same I should draw a semicircle from here. So these are the two semicircles that I am supposed to draw, and then what I get over here is, see here they are told that this A, B, C, D is a square of side 14 centimeter. So this is going to be 14 centimeter all, and you have to find the area of this region. Again, my dear students, what we will have to do, try to understand this. This is basically the thought process that you have to go through. See now too, if I have to find the area of this shaded region, I have to first find the area of the square. Area of square, fine. When I find the area of square, then I have to find the area of the semicircles, because I want this area to stay. You should be able to make out which area I am supposed to subtract. If I take the area of these semicircles and subtract from that area of square, if I subtract this area, one semicircle, if I subtract this area and then I subtract this area also, then definitely means two semicircles, and both the semicircles are congruent because both the semicircles have same diameter, length of the same diameter, not same diameter, have the diameter of the same length, and that's why they will be having same radius also. So definitely when I subtract the two, what the shaded region will remain is this. So what is the logic is that area of square minus 2 into area of semicircles. These semicircles, there are two semicircles. Area of square, side square, so 14 square. Area of semicircles is half pi r square. R is again here 14, it is given to 7 square. So simple, my dear students. Except you should be able to present all this. Now here quadrilateral ABCD is a square, side equal to 14 centimeter given. Now we have to know area of square is equal to side square. Therefore area of quadrilateral ABCD is equal to 14 square. This is sufficient. Okay. Now for semicircle, both semicircle have diameter equal to 14 centimeter, since AD is equal to BC is equal to 14 centimeter. Okay, therefore the radius will be equal to 14 upon 2 will be equal to 7 centimeter. Therefore area of semicircle APD will be equal to area of semicircle BPC. They both will be equal. Fine. Now area of semicircle is equal to half pi r square. Therefore area of semicircle APD is equal to area of semicircle BPC is equal to half pi, r is what? 7 square. More than sufficient. Now we will write area of shaded region is equal to area of square ABCD minus 2 area of semicircle APD. That is equal to area of square is 14 square minus 2 into half pi 7 square. Fine. So 2 से 2 मर गया. 7, 2 sevens are there over here, you can make out. So it is 14 into 14 minus pi into 7 into 7. Okay, so this 1 7 goes out, one more 7 goes out here, 2 into 2 minus pi. I hope you are getting this. This 1 7 goes out, 7 2s are 14, 2 comes, another 7 goes out, 7 2s are 14 minus pi. This will become 49 into 4 minus 22 upon 7. So this will become 49 into 7 4s are 28 minus 22 upon 7. This will die, 7 7s are 49. 7 into 22 minus 28 will give you 6. Now this will be 42 centimeter square. This will be the area of shaded region. Okay, so with this we have finished question number 3. Let's solve the question number 4, my dear students. In question number 4, what they have given us that, see now here also, actually in this exercise what is important is how you are going to apply your logics. That's why, see here, find the area of the shaded region in figure 12.22 where the circular arc of radius 6 centimeter has been drawn with vertex O of an equilateral triangle OAB of side 12 centimeter as center, been drawn with vertex O of an equilateral triangle OAB with as center. Sorry. Okay, so here what is happening? See, they have taken a equilateral triangle over here. Try to understand this figure. There is an equilateral triangle over here. Fine. And then here they have taken the equilateral triangle OAB has sides 12 centimeter, and then taking this radius which is approximately half of each side, that is 6 centimeter, they have drawn this circle. Fine. This is the circle that they have drawn, and now they want us to find the area of this whole region, of this whole everything. Of this everything. Now O, A, B. Now we know when it comes to circle, they have given radius is equal to R is equal to 6 centimeter, and when it comes to equilateral triangle, OAB side is equal to 12 centimeter. Fine, this is all they have given. Now what is the thing? See my dear students, we can easily find the area of a circle because we know the radii by pi r square. You will be finding the area of the circle. Fine, area of circle, and this area will be this whole area, and very easily we can find the area of equilateral triangle, okay, which is area of equilateral triangle, which is actually root 3 upon 4 side square. Side is known to us, but then what happens when we find the area of equilateral triangle? And pay attention that we are going to find the area of this equilateral triangle. What happens is that this particular area is getting shaded twice, means you are counting this area twice, which is not to be done. And which is the area that has been measured twice? This area is being measured twice. So what you will have to do, you will have to definitely add these two areas, and from this you will have to subtract the area of sector O. This is not labeled, PQ we can label this, O, P, Q. From this you have to subtract this, and of course for this sector we know we will have to find the details of the sector. Of course radius is going to be same 6 centimeter, but this theta will be equal to what? Because it is an equilateral triangle, theta will be equal to 60 degree because equilateral triangle. Fine. So now area of circle is equal to pi r square. So that will be equal to r is going to be, okay, we'll keep it the same. Let us see afterwards. This is 1. Area of equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 upon 4 side square. Therefore area of triangle OAB will be equal to root 3 upon 4 side is what? 12 square. This is 2. Now when it comes to sector O PQ, R is still going to be equal to 6 centimeter, since angle of equilateral triangle is 60 degree, therefore theta is equal to 60 degree. Area of sector OPQ, we will have to label this, OPQ is equal to theta upon 360 pi r square. Okay, therefore area of sector OPQ, theta is 60 upon 360 into pi r square. This will be your 3. Now area of shaded region will be equal to area of shaded region you will have to write everything properly. Area of circle plus area of triangle OAB, these two you will have to add, and from that you will have to subtract area of sector OPQ. Fine, means what actually we will do? 1 plus 2, from this we will subtract 3. Okay, 1 plus 2 will subtract 3. So area of shaded region will be equal to area of circle, we have got pi r square, plus area of triangle we got root 3 upon 4 side square. Side was actually 12 square. Fine. 60 upon 360, we could have divided this 6 the 36 will be equal to 1 upon 6 pi r square. 1 upon 6 pi r square minus 1 upon 6 pi r square. This is what we will be doing. Now I should take out, this is what I got, pi r square plus root 3 upon 4 into 12 square minus 1 upon 6 pi r square. I can get pi r square and pi r square common factor from here. So I will take this root 3 upon 4 into 12 into 12 plus pi r square, I will take it afterwards, minus 1 upon 6 pi r square. 4 3s are 12. I get over here 36 root 3 plus pi r square will out common factor 1 minus 1 upon 6. So what do I get over here is 36 root 3 plus 22 upon 7 into r is going to be 6 into 6 into this will be 6 minus 1 5 upon 6. 6 से 6 मर गया. 36 root 3 plus 5 6 the 30. 30 into 22 means 660 upon 7. This will be our final answer, my dear students, because they have not given us. This is therefore area of shaded region is equal to 36 root 3 plus 660 upon 7 centimeter square. Just because they have not given us the value of root 3, that's why we will leave the answer over here. Okay, my dear students, so with this we finished question number 4 and now we go to solve question number 5. Here they have told from each corner of a square of side 4 centimeter. Square of side 4 centimeter, okay? There is a square of side. This is 4, 4, 4, okay? This is A, B, C, D. 4 centimeter each. A quadrant of a circle of radius 1 centimeter is cut from all these 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. This quadrant is cut off 1 centimeter. Like this, a quadrant of 1 centimeter is cut from all the 4 sides. This is basically a quadrant, circular quadrant, means this is basically one sector. Try to understand that this is basically one sector. And then again they are telling also a circle of diameter 2 centimeter is cut in the middle, actually speaking. Something of this sort. This is a circle of diameter 2 centimeters. Actually, if you will see, here also r is equal to 1 centimeter, here also r is equal to 1 centimeter. Basically, in both the cases, r is going to be equal to 1 centimeter, whether it is this sector or this is this circle. From each of the corner, find the area of the remaining portion, means this only, the area of, you can see over there, it is basically the area. This is the shaded region. We have to find the area of this shaded region. Now again, my dear students, you have to properly visualize how can you reach to this shaded region. See now, my dear students, this is the square. In the middle there is one circle, here there is one circle, here there is one circle, here there is one quadrant. There are 4 quadrants. Now when we find the area of square, then we will be finding the area of this whole area. This is the full area. Okay, in this way we are going to deal with the full area. Now from here, when we cut the area of the quadrant, so this we will be cutting area of this quadrant, and this is actually going to be same everywhere. They are having same dimensions everywhere. These quadrants will be cut, and then the area of this circle also will be cut. So automatically what remains is this region, if you can compare the two figures. So you have to find area of quadrant but there are 4 quadrants of same dimension. The area of 4 quadrants plus area of circle which is at the center, this you have to subtract from actually area of square. You have to subtract all this from this area of the square. So when it comes to quadrilateral ABCD is a square with side equal to 4 centimeter. Now we know area of square is equal to side square, therefore area of quadrilateral ABCD will be equal to 4 square, that will be equal to 16 centimeter square. This is your one. Fine. Now we think about the quadrants. Now angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degree, because angle of a square. Fine. Now therefore the 4 quadrants are having same measurements, theta equal to 90 degree, r equal to 1 centimeter. Therefore area of 4 quadrants, area of each quadrant is equal. Now area of, you can consider it at theta upon 360 in that way also, or you can consider at quadrant is basically pi r square upon 4. This is basically 1/4 of the pi r square, pi r square upon 4. Okay, this is your 2. Okay, or we can consider over here, therefore area of 4 quadrant is equal to 4 pi r square upon 4, that will be equal to pi r square. So we have reached to 4 quadrants. Now circle, when it comes to circle, what we have got is the parameter of the circle. Circle D is equal to 2 centimeter, therefore R is equal to 1 centimeter. Area of circle is equal to pi r square. Fine. This is your 3. Now we will get area of remaining region, because in this question it is remaining region, not the shaded region, will be equal to area of square minus, from this we will have to subtract area of 4 quadrants plus area of circle. That means it is going to be equal to 1 you calculated minus 2 plus 3. In this way you are going to solve them. First is what, basically 16 centimeter square, we have got it straight. 16 minus, this is 2 is what we have got, pi r square plus pi r square. So we got this as 16 minus 2 pi r square. Pi is going to be still 22 upon 7. 16 minus 2 into 22 upon 7 into 1 square. So this will give me 16 minus 44 upon 7. 7 6 are 42, 7 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 112 minus 44 upon 7. So this will give me 8, 68 upon 7 centimeter square. This should be the area of the remaining region. Therefore, area of remaining portion of square is equal to 68 upon 7 centimeter square. Okay, with this we have finished question number 5, and now we proceed to solve question number 6. Question number 6. So in this question number 6, what they have done, in a circular table cover of radius 32 centimeter, fine, this is 32 centimeter, a design is formed leaving an equilateral triangle ABC in the middle as shown in the figure. Find the area of the design. So now we will have to go through the numerous designs over here. See, try to understand this. First of all, in this circle they have made this equilateral triangle, fine, yes, of radius 32 centimeter. The radius of the circle is given, leaving an equilateral, but the measurement of the equilateral triangle is not given. A design is formed leaving an equilateral triangle ABC in the middle as shown. Must find the area of the design. So it's very simple, my dear students. When we have to find the area of the design, a design in this part, this is basically 3 segments that we have to find. If we consider like this, we will have to find 3 segments. So to find 3 segments, the most easy method over here will be, because there is no sector over here, find the area of circle. We can think about this. From this area of circle, we will go to find the area of triangle and subtract the area of triangle from here. So what will remain is basically these 3 segments. This is the logic behind it. Area of circle minus area of equilateral triangle. This is the logic behind this. Area of circle we will be able to find it because pi r square, we know r is equal to 32 centimeter. The area of circle we can find easily. But when it comes to area of equilateral triangle, this is going to be a big headache, because area of equilateral triangle is root 3 upon 4 side square, and we don't know the measurement of the side. Okay, now our question, see, basically this you should keep in your mind. Think this all. This is your main thing that you are going to do. You have to find the area of circle, you have to find the area of equilateral triangle, and these two you are going to subtract. This is your main thing. Area of circle is very easy, and this you will be able to handle. Area of equilateral triangle, you need to find side. Now suddenly your focus shifts from finding the area of this shaded region to finding the area of this side of the equilateral triangle. Your question has become that now. Now how are you going to find the area of side? See, coming over here, this is the circle. Now you have to again think in a different fashion again. Fine. This is the circle. Now try to understand what are you going to think. See, when it comes to segment is related to the sector. I will have to draw the sector, find the area of the sector, find the area of this triangle, and then subtract the two, then I'll get the segment. That also is one method. But then finding the area of this triangle, or finding the, if I take this triangle, this is supposing O, finding the area of triangle OAB and finding the area of equilateral triangle ABC is one of the same. So what I will do now, see here, finding the side, I'll connect this. See now, like this, if I'll connect this also, then there will be 3 triangles formed and they will be having same measurements. Why they will be having same measurements? See here, because this is 60 degree, because this is a equal triangle of an equilateral triangle, angle of an equilateral triangle, BAC will be 60 degree. We know that this is half of this, so angle BOC will be 120 degree. Okay. Similarly, if we go to think about the other, here if I take The same story, this is 60 degree, so this will be 120 degree. Okay, this also will be same. And same will be true over here. If I take AO, then AOC will be half of ABC, so that also will be 120 degree. So each triangle OBC, triangle OAB and triangle OAC, all these triangles are going to be triangle of same measurements because they will be having 120 degree over here, and these are going to be congruent, where OB and OC will be the same radius of 32 centimeter. Fine. So this is the story, and now what I will do, see, try to understand what I am going to do. There are two ways of solving this now. Now what I will do over here, I will find the, okay, one way is this, area of this triangle equal to triangle ABC is root 3 upon 4 side square, and the other way is what I will do, half r square sine theta, half r square sine theta. See, now if I consider finding the area of this triangle, area of triangle OBC will be equal to half r square sine theta, if you remember. And as I told you, because these all triangles, even this triangle ABC, this also will be the same measurement, 120 degree, radius OA and OB will be 32 centimeter. They are having same measurement, so these also will be having the same area. And similarly, if I construct triangle this one OAC, this also will be having the same area. So all these three triangles I am constructing in one, they will be all same area, and once I add all these three triangles, then it will be the triangle, area of triangle ABC. So 3 area of triangle OABC will be half r square sine theta, that is 3 upon 2 r square, r is basically, we know, 32 square, sine theta. Now this is what I told, sine 120 degree. Sine 120 degree we know we can convert it to sine 90 minus 30 degree. Fine, 90 plus 30 degree. Then this can be converted to cos 30 degree. This is equal to root 3 upon 2, and we have reached over here. And we can equate this. This will give us the area of triangle ABC is equal to this. See what I am doing, my dear students. I am finding area of equilateral triangle in two ways. Area of equilateral triangle basically is root 3 upon 4 side square, this is 1, and area of equilateral triangle is equal to 3 into area of triangle OBC, this. I am finding area of equilateral triangle only, but once I am finding by the formula of root 3 upon 4 side square, once I will try and find the other way, 3 into area of triangle OBC. But whatever said and done, both are area of equilateral triangle, so I will equate these two. Means root 3 upon 4 side square is equal to 3 area of triangle OBC, and this is what I have found over here. And this I will have to equate to. This will give me the sides of the side of equilateral triangle. I know it is slightly confusing even now. I will try to solve it in front of you. Let us see that whatever we have thought over here, we are trying to bring it into action. So if I go to solve question 6, remember I have to solve this part first. I have to find area of equilateral triangle and all. So this is the circle and this is the equilateral triangle. This is A, B, C, and this is your center O. When it comes to for equilateral triangle, finding area of equilateral triangle ABC. First way. Now area of equilateral triangle is what? Basically this is the formula, root 3 upon 4 side square. Therefore area of equilateral triangle ABC will be also equal to root 3 upon 4 side square. This is one. This is by one method. For second method, what I will do, I will have to draw OC. Draw radius OB and OC. Now we have to find this angle. We will tell angle BAC is equal to 60 degree because angle of equilateral triangle. This is 60 degree. Now this is related to this angle BOC is equal to double of angle BAC. Fine. This is inscribed angle theorem we can tell, or we can say that angle subtended by an arc at the center is twice or double twice the angle subtended by same arc on the circle, the same side actually. So this is there. Therefore angle BOC will be 2 into 60 degree. Therefore angle BOC is equal to 120 degree. Angle BOC is equal to theta is equal to 120 degree. This is not true. Let us proceed. So theta is equal to 120 degree. Now we will tell area of triangle. Now we are using the formula half r square sine theta. So we will get now here, before proceeding further, sine theta is equal to sine 120 degree, which will be equal to sine 90 degree plus 30 degree, which will be equal to cos 30 degree, because sine 90 plus theta is equal to cos theta. Therefore sine theta is equal to cos 30 degree is equal to root 3 upon 2. This you should keep ready. So now area of triangle OBC is equal to half r square, means 32 square theta sine theta, that is equal to 32 square one zero two four upon 2 into sine theta. We have showed it to be equal to root 3 upon 2. So this becomes 2, 5s are 10, 1s are 2s are 2, 2s are 4, 5s are 6s are. So area of triangle OBC is equal to 256 root 3. Area of triangle OBC is actually equal to area of triangle OBA is actually equal to area of triangle OAC. Fine. Since for each theta is equal to 120 degree R is equal to 32 centimeter. Therefore, now area of triangle ABC as a whole is going to be 3 into area of triangle OBC. Fine, are you getting my point? These are all three going to be equal, and if I add all three over here, if I add this triangle, area of this triangle, which is 256 root 3, and then I add this also, and then I add this also, all three triangle, then it will be the area of triangle ABC as whole. So area of triangle ABC is equal to 3 area of triangle OBC. So area of triangle ABC is equal to 3 into 256 root 3 centimeter square. This is your 2. Now from 1 here, you have got area of equal triangle ABC, here also area of triangle ABC. These both are going to be same. From 1 and 2, should I continue over here? Sorry my dear students. From 1 and 2, we get, what do we get? This is 1, root 3 upon 4 side square is equal to 3 into 256 root 3. 3 into 256 root 3. Is the value of root 3 given? Value of root 3 is not given. So we will have to find side square. S square is equal to root 3 is going to die anyway. 3 into 256 root 3 into 4 upon root 3. Root 3 से root 3 मर गया. So what we get over here is now S square is equal to 12 into 256. So if you will find over here 12, if you will see 2 6 are 2 3 are 3 1 are, so this will be 2 root 3. S is equal to 2 root 3. 256 if I go to find, 2 128 are, 2 64 are, 2 32 are, 2 16 are, 2 8 are, 2 4 are, 2 2 are, 2 1 are. So this will make 1 2, this will make 1 2, this will make 1 2, this will make 1 2. 1 2 3 4. How? 2 2 are 4, 2 are 8, 2 are 16. 16 16 should be 256. It means S is equal to 32 root 3 centimeter. This is the side you have got now, my dear students. So we have got, finally we have got the side as we had decided over here. First is that we have to find the side. Okay, now we can find the area of this design. For that, area of equilateral triangle, area of equilateral triangle, did we find this? Three 256 root 3. So why did we go to find side if we had no? We had this now already, area of triangle ABC. We don't require to do all these things. This is more than sufficient. Area of triangle is this. We don't have to find side anyways. This was sufficient, my dear student. Actually, we don't need to do this at all. We can just find area of triangle ABC by this method, and we have got area of triangle ABC is equal to now here. The area of circle, actually this is not needed, I suppose. This whole thing is not needed at all. We just have to find area of equilateral triangle. This is the area of equilateral triangle. We got area of equilateral triangle ABC is equal to this 256 into 3 root 3 centimeter square. As it is, we will be getting the same. Area of circle is equal to pi r square. That will be equal to 22 upon 7 into 32 into 32 centimeter square. So now area of design is equal to area of circle minus area of equilateral triangle ABC. So if you will see over, area of circle is 22 upon 7 into 32 into 32 minus, if we go to do this also, root 3 upon 4 side square. Side square means 32 root 3 into 32 root 3. If we go to solve this, my dear students, 4 8 are 32. So this will become root 3 into root 3, 3 into 8. Okay, see this root 3 and root 3 I multiplied 3 into 8 into 32. Root 3 will still come over here. This root 3 is still coming over here. So 3 8s are 24. 32 into 24. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. 8 6. This also will come. 3 6 are 18, 3 5 are 15, 16, 3 2 6 7 68. Same will come over there. Same. Yes. This also have to be multiplied, na? So no need actually. 3 into 256 root 3. We will bring this only over here. No need of doing all these things. Actually, that will be equal to, if I multiply this, here again they have not given us. So 32 into 32, 2 2s are 64, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 4, 1024 into 22, that will give you 4 0 2048 2048 8 5 2 2528 22528 upon 7 minus, this is again going to be 768 root 3. This is the area of the design. Anything else they have asked you to find? Nothing. Yes, this is right, my dear students. This is the area of the design. Because root 3 measurement 1.73 is not given, so you will leave it over here. Therefore, area of design is equal to 22528 upon 7 minus 768 root 3 centimeter square. Okay, my dear students, if you have any confusion, even now I can give you one more explanation. See, we actually have to find the area of equilateral triangle. We only require to find area of circle, which is very easy, pi r square, and minus area of equilateral triangle. That's all. And to find area of equilateral triangle, we don't have to use this at all. Just come over here, draw the radius OB and OC, and find this angle theta, which is actually equal to double of angle BAC. Angle BAC is equal to 60 degree. Angle BOC will be double of this because of this theorem which we have learnt before. So we will get angle BOC 120 degree. Now we will straight use this formula, area of triangle for this triangle OBC, only for this triangle OBC, half r square sin theta, and this sin theta we have to keep it ready. Sin theta is basically sin 120 degree because theta is equal to 120 degree. And then I split this 120 degree into 90 plus 30, always 90 plus whatever, because then by this rule sin 90 plus theta is actually equal to cos theta, whatever this theta. Sin will get converted to this cos theta. So this will be cos 30 because 90 plus 30, this theta. Sin will get converted to cos of this theta, cos 30 degree. And then sin theta is equal to cos 30 degree, cos 30 degree is equal to root 3 upon 2. This you have to finish off. Sin theta is actually going to be root 3 upon 2. Then we have to use this in this formula, area of triangle OBC is equal to half r square sin theta. And then I substituted this and solved this. I get area of triangle OBC is equal to 256 root 3. But this is area of triangle OBC. Now we have to show that OBC, OAB and OAC are actually equal angle triangles, because everybody will be, all these three will be having theta is equal to 120 degree only. Here also theta is 120, here theta will be double of this angle 120 degree, here theta will be double of this angle 120 degree. All of these three triangles theta is equal to 120 degree, and this is the radius which is going to be congruent in any way, 32, 32, 32. So that's why these three triangles will be equal. This you have to bring it to notice. Each of the triangle has theta is equal to 120 degree, r is equal to 32 centimeter. Therefore, this area of triangle ABC as a whole will be 3 area of triangle OBC, and then you find the area of triangle ABC is equal to 3 into 256 root 3. If you multiply this, you will get 768 root 3 centimeter square. You don't have to actually go and find the side. You have found the area of triangle ABC. This you just substitute over here. Area of circle minus area of triangle ABC, and that's what is done. Okay, my dear students. So I hope now I am clear. So with this we have finished question number 6. Okay, now can we head to question number 7? This is a huge exercise actually. Okay, we can think about question number 7, and we can stop at question number 7. In question number 7, ABCD is a square of side 14 centimeter. This is basically the side of 14 centimeter. Try to understand. ABCD. 4 squares are drawn. 4 circles are drawn, such that each circle touch externally 2 of the remaining 3 sides. 3 circles. Find the area of the shaded region. Here also, actually speaking, you will see area of shaded region. Basically, how do you get the area of the shaded region is that. Let's see, how do I draw this? One circle, another circle, another circle, another circle. These are basically the squares. I'll do the same thing, that I will first find the area of this square, because side of square is 14 centimeter, so side square. This will be the area of the square. Now I have to just subtract these 4 quadrants. What I did here in the previous one. Here the same thing I'll do. From here I have to subtract the 4 quadrants. These are the 4 quadrants. 1 quadrant, but they are going to be all congruent, because again the same thing, my dear student, they have got the same measurements. See, try to understand, these all 4 quadrants are going to have same measurements, where theta is equal to 90 degree, and what is their side. So automatically what will stay is this region in middle. See, when it comes to, they are actually getting this, both are going to be equal, 14 centimeter. So they are all sectors with theta equal to 7 and radius equal to, theta equal to 90 and radius equal to 7. Same thing is going to happen everywhere. So basically they are the 4 equal quadrants. So you have to find the area of one quadrant by pi r square upon 4. Okay, and that will be pi r square. 4 pi r square will be 4 pi r square upon 4 will be pi r square. Okay, I hope you all are getting the explanation somewhat. Now I will try to proceed over here. So quadrilateral ABCD is a square. This is given. Area of square is equal to side square. Therefore area of quadrilateral ABCD is equal to 14 square, which is, I always get confused, 196 centimeter square. So this is your 1. You have got the area of square as such. Now coming to the quadrants. Angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degree, because angles of square. Now over here, radius of each quadrant is equal to how much? 14 का half. 14/2 is equal to 7 centimeter. Therefore, area of each quadrant is equal to pi r square upon 4. Therefore, area of 4 quadrants is equal to 4 into pi r square upon 4. That will be equal to pi r square. This is your 2. Now you will tell area of shaded region is equal to area of square minus area of 4 area of quadrants or area of 4 quadrants. That is 1 minus 2. Area of shaded area of square, you got it, 196 minus pi r square. Pi is not given, means pi is 22/7. 196 minus 22/7. R is going to be 7. 7 से 7 मर गया. What you get is 196 minus 7 to the 14, 7 to the 14, 154 to 42 centimeter square. Is it the same question, same answer that we got before this? In previous one we got the same answer somewhere, I suppose. Yes, except that over here we had a semicircle. Again the same, because semicircle is again 4 quadrants. Same question, same answer. So area of shaded region is equal to 42 centimeters. Okay, my dear student, so with this we'll stop over here. 7 questions we have finished. There are a huge number of questions yet. 16 questions in all. These are actually lengthy questions. That will be too much of a dose for you in one go. Okay, so kindly make it faster, my dear students. Solve it, revise it, so that you understand better in the coming lectures. Okay, my dear students, so with this I request you all people to stay home, stay safe, and most importantly, my dear students, stay happy. See you all soon. Take care. Love you all. See you all. Bye.